that Israel thing was one of your main reasons.
That's a deal
that you
breaker.
backed up. That's a deal breaker for you.
But that, yeah, for
And
me.
it's not a deal breaker for me because I need to know what's going on in my.
But you said for another country, right?
Yeah, you worried about them and that country and the people that came over here. I understand it.
But I'm saying, but you don't think that, so it affects Americans though, because you're paying for it.
Yeah, we're paying for prison too, though.
But
you talking about the actual point he's making.
But which one is stronger?
God damn.
You want
that? All right, go ahead.
It affects Americans 100%.
Lawyer son.
But
It's crazy. Good.
so does the Ukraine war and the Russia war. That affects Americans as well.
But
stay on topic. No, I'm saying you were talking about war and that affects our economy. But the fact of the matter is, I look at each candidate and which one is going to stop the war. One was already in place when the war started and didn't do shit to stop it. Now the next one, yes, they support Israel, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna let the war keep going. So let's see what the fuck he does. Because while he was president, did we have any fucking war going on? He already had made Russia stop their bullshit with us, China stop their bullshit with us, and made North Korea stop their bullshit with us. When he left presidency, that's when all these people came after us, and all these other issues stopped. Since he's even as being elected, they're already talking about ceasefires. It is what it is. We wasn't seeing that before that.
Biden was saying it.
Saying it versus happening is two different things.
But that's what
Biden.
That's what you just said. Though. You said they talking about ceasefire. They was talking about ceasefire when Biden was there.
Yeah, they were talking about it with Biden, but Biden was also letting that shit rock. We're gonna see what the next one does. But either the two, I feel like Trump was a better opinion. I don't like either party.
To your point though about the Ukraine thing, so there's a big difference between us funding Ukraine, like whatever, and funding Israel, because we recurringly fund Israel, like annually. Ukraine is just getting funded specifically for this war. Whether or not Israel's in war or not, they're getting billions of dollars every year from America.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a different thing.
So did you vote before this president?
I voted for
Obama.
Right? And so you voted for a man that funded Israel back then too.
Yeah, big drone killer.
So what's the difference between then and now?
I'm aware.
So then you're the problem.
Yeah.
Because you wasn't aware when you should have been aware.
So now
you don't even know.
So now I'm aware and I'm addressing it. So
you are addressing it 100%.
But now you're telling me to vote for it even though I'm aware. So if you're ignorant to something.
So understandable.
Okay.
But that's just that. Okay, that's something that you can't stop. Us as a people have to stop.
Okay.
All right. So that's one thing. The Israel and us funding them, that's one thing. That's not a deal breaker for most people because we still need a president to go ahead and say, hey, help this community, help this community, help this part of the state. I need somebody that's going to be more focused on America than the other countries. Are we going to fund other allies? Sure, they are allies, so we're going to fund them. Unfortunately, they are one of our allies.
Okay.
But I still want to know about our community.
So for me, right? Why I kind of personalized the Israel thing is because once I actually looked into it, and then you start seeing the Gaza situation, it's literally like segregation. It's Jim Crow.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
100%.
It's the same shit that we went through. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing that happened in Afghanistan.
And
Iraq.
Well, it's not the same thing because it's not.
They had a community. They had a civilization that was thriving, and we went over there and destroyed it and erupted that whole thing all for oil. So there wasn't no dictatorship that just happened. That wasn't segregation. That wasn't fucking up the whole.
So I don't think you understand what's going on in Gaza, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? So like the Gaza situation is different because it's literally people being occupied by people that don't look like them.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how like in Jim Crow they had water fountains, like black water fountains. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't drink at the same water fountain.
Yeah.
Over there they separate the water. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna give this dirty water to the Gazans.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna control their power. We're gonna control the food. We're gonna control anything that goes They literally have them niggas in an open air prison.
Yeah.
And it's been like that since 1960 something.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's 2024, and to me, to like, once you look into it, it's a book called The Message by Ta-Nehisi Coates.
Yep.
The nigga, he literally started writing a book about reparations for Americans, Black Americans. But then he went over there and visited Gaza and was like, yo, this shit is great. This is literally the same shit that Black people is going through. And then there's a population of Africans in Gaza. It's not just Arabs. It's descendants from Nigeria, all that during that Arab slave trade. They still live there in Gaza. So it's a community of Africans. So it's not just like Arab people. It's Black people there too.
Mm-hmm.
So
niggas said Arab.
No, it's Black people there too. So I don't think that the average Black American is even aware of I could literally go on for like, cause just I don't know, like even they do something called mowing. They call it mowing the lawn or some shit,
Mm-hmm.
where the